If you never leave, you'll always wonder. You'll wonder what your life could have been, if you did the right thing. Well, scratch that. You'll always wonder if you did the right thing, no matter what your decision is, big or small. There's always another path you'll wonder about. They say you do not notice the moment your life changes forever, that you never know you've walked through a door you can never go back through until you've taken that first step through it. It takes only one event in life, then your whole life changes completely. That even it doesn't find you. You find it by going out there and doing something, not by just sitting and doing nothing. Sometimes changes bring rivers of tears, feelings of helplessness and despair, but paradoxically, it is precisely in the transition that we build our power and our happiness. Not a power and a happiness external and therefore fragile, but internal, deep and stable. Change is a process, change is a challenge. But if you are up for it, the change you make may be just what you need to make your life shining. Sometimes you have to let go of a career you love, a beloved home, or a loved one. Take time to grieve a loss of this nature. If you find yourself disoriented, consider surrounding yourself with people who see your strengths, goodness, gifts, and talents. They will help you find your way. Giving up on a purposeful journey of life is as deadly as death. When you pursue with tenacity, and strive through the adversities and the vicissitudes of life with a mind of fortitude and get to the end of the journey, you shall surely see life. Awake. Arise and go. Never ever give up. Sometimes we learn the lessons of life through pain, melancholy and the vicissitude of life, and sometimes we learn the lessons of life through joy and comfort. Whatever be the case, the most important thing is the great lesson we learn out of the lessons life teaches us. If you fail to learn the lessons greatly, life will teach you a great lesson. Pause, ponder, consult, think through it well, understand the consequence, know the benefit and take a second look at it again, for it takes a little mistake to cause a big head, I know, with a deep regret. Sometimes life events break your heart. Even as you grieve, allow light to seep through the cracks, uplift, and illuminate a healing. Baby turtles emerge from the cracking of shells, new life can burst forth. Clear away all broken belongings as a metaphorical pathway, fresh, loving experiences in uncharted waters. It's so easy to think that because you can't do something extraordinary, you can't do anything at all. It's easy to decide that if you can overhaul your entire life in one fell swoop, then you might as well just do nothing. We started where we could, with what we had. I hope it's just the beginning for us. You know, through pain, you learn a lot about yourself, things you thought you never knew you wanted to learn. And it's kind of like those animals that regrow a part of their body like a starfish. You might not feel it. You might not even want to grow, but you will. You'll grow that part that broke off, and that growing, that blooming cannot happen without the pain. When you assess your own life, consider it with the eye of a gardener. Underneath the surface lies rich, fertile soil waiting to nurture the seeds you sow. Even more than you can imagine will grow there if given a chance. People come and go in our lifetime, but we hold on to the ones worth keeping, the ones who have touched our lives in such a way that changes everything we thought we knew or felt. Life itself changes. Nina Jean Slack, Once Lost, Forever Found, Volume No. 1. The leaving happened slowly, gradually, as these things do, and before we knew it, we were lost to each other, as if a magician had whisked a cloth off the table, leaving the dishes there, jolted. And when we looked back it was all a blur, time on fast forward, hurtling to an inevitable conclusion. Life is a never-ending process of growth and learning. We can welcome this growth, or choose to reject it. But, the healthy thing to do is welcome it with open arms, no matter how painful or hurtful the lesson may be. Because, if it is in your life, you can be fairly certain that it is there for a reason.